Thank you guys for tuning in to another Kickz on the Fly video. And today, man, we got a special guest, man, Kelvxo and his manager here, man. And for the people that don't know you, man, what could you say to them? Who is Kelvxo?
Kelvxo, an R&B singer who is coming up.
All right, there we go, man. And so tell us a little about yourself, man. You do English music and Spanish music as well. So how do you manage to combine those two things, man?
See, I want to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, different. By different, I mean, like, I know a lot of artists, like you said earlier today, how we were talking, that they have, like, some Spanish singers and English singers combining together. I'd rather be different and do English and Spanish at the same time, since I know both languages. You know what I'm saying? So, I'd rather do it myself than... Obviously, I'm going to have some people that's going to feature
on your songs,
you know,
but
I'd rather do it myself than have a bunch of them with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So just majority producer yourself and all that. Yeah. Okay, so, and like, also, obviously, like, you're Hispanic and stuff. So, like, tell us a little bit about that background and just being in a Hispanic household and, like, you know, what did you listen to growing up and what did, like, majorly influence you into starting... You know,
my career.
Yeah, career, and also like in the Spanish music too, because you can't just leave that out. You know what I mean? Because you produce it and you put it out there for everybody to hear. So it's just like you don't just do English; you do Spanish music as well too. So
see, I grew up listening to Daddy Yankee.
Yes, sir. The goal, man.
Daddy Yankee, Don Omar.
Don Omar, yeah.
Who else? It was in the. Tego Calderon.
Tego Calderon, bro. Honestly, bro, Tego was like a huge influence on me, man. Like that was the reason why I got into like the whole perreo and reggaeton. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like, damn, he was like a big influence on me. Like,
but see, my influence was actually, you know, a lot of people hate him, but JB, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
He was actually, see, I started singing. Well, I sang when I was young. And stuff, but I never actually like found a passion for it, because I usually do beats when I was young.
Okay.
That's what I was telling you. I do beats and stuff. I usually used to do beats, but when I got over here in South Carolina, you know Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Yeah. So one time, you know Austin, right?
Yeah, Austin Kicker.
Yeah. So one time, Austin gave Jeffrey a small guitar, like it's a.
Like a ukulele type shit?
Nah, it's like a beginner's.
Yeah.
You know? So he gave him that, and one time Jeffrey told me, he was like, hey, because Jeffrey heard me sing. See, I've always, I guess, knew how to sing, but I didn't took it seriously. Yeah. So he was like, hey, if I play the guitar and I learn the guitar, will you sing and do covers with me? I was like, you know what? I was like, nah. I told him, no. He's like, why you can sing and this and that, and I told him, I was like, I was straight up with him. I was like, yo, it's easy for you to say, but it's not really that easy. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, it's because me, I don't know how my singing is to other people. Like, you know, if you hear it, you know, some people hear it different. So I told him, I was like, I don't think I'm up for that shit, man.
Right.
And so after that, it kept going and stuff, and this girl in church. See, this is the thing that you asked me, who influenced me, right?
Yeah.
So the girl told me, she was like, hey, you know how to sing, Kelvin? I was like, maybe a little, right?
Yeah, a little slight, you know.
Yeah, a little. So she was like, all right, so you know who Justin Bieber is? I was like, nah. See, this time I just came here.
Right.
I didn't know no English and shit, you know. It's crazy. I didn't know no English, bro. Look at me now. So I actually learned English through Justin Bieber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So she told me, she was like, oh, sing this, sing this. I was like, sing what? She was like, say baby, 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 the most hated song.
Right. Honestly, right.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, all right. So I started doing it, and she's like, oh my God. I was like, what? I'm singing wrong? I'm singing bad? She's like, no, you sound exactly like him. I was like, no way. She was like, yeah, when you go home, look him up. I did. I looked him up. When I looked him up, I was like, damn, I do sound like him. I was like, my voice is kind of similar to him. So after that, I started listening to all his songs, bro. Even though everybody hated him, but I was like, you know what? I can curse, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, you know, I don't give a fuck. I was like, so I started listening, and he actually influenced me. So I went up to Jeffrey. I was like, yo, Jeffrey, you know what? He was like, what? I was like, let's do this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, let's do this shit. And so after that, he was like, okay. So he started learning, and the very first song that he learned, it's actually on YouTube. If you type
yeah. I actually remember when y'all were like dropping covers and stuff back in high school. Yeah.
So I thought I was gonna burp. So he learned Bruno Mars, Talking to the Moon.
Yo, right? Actually, me and my brother actually love that song.
So I was like, okay, well, I know that song. Learn it. He was like, okay. Excuse me. So he learned it, right? When he learned it, that's whenever I was like, okay, let's go. And my brother actually had a Canon
little camera type shit.
Yeah. Camera. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna put this right here. So I put it right there. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like a little couch.
Yeah, I never saw the setup, but like I remember when you guys posted it type shit. And I was just
at
like,
this time, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this time, my brother actually used to edit my shit.
Oh really? Yeah.
My
So similar case here. Shout out to Lord Kukita.
So my brother, once I finished and stuff, my brother all he did was like add like a reverb to it, like a little echo, and it sounded way better. I was like, you know what? Post it, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I was like, post it. So he posted it, and the next day, this actually was on middle school, bro.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, this was actually on middle school because
it's been not long though. Shit.
Yeah.
I feel old. For real, shit. Feel old, man. In middle school, I was like, oh, yeah.
So at this time, I told him, I was like, okay, then post it, and he posted on his Facebook. Mm-hmm. No, actually, I think YouTube, and then from YouTube to Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
But see, I was ashamed of.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
You was embarrassed.
Yeah, I was embarrassed. So I was like, you know what? Nah, you posted, Jeffrey. You in charge of this shit.
Right.
So he posted it, and the next day, bro, I go to school, and a lot of girls and a lot of guys telling me, "Oh my God, you can sing!" I was like, "How the hell you know I can sing?"
Right.
And I forgot that he posted it. Yeah, because I told him, I said, "You do whatever you want to do with it."
Right.
Because I was really like nervous. I was just like, man, I don't want to do this shit. Cause, you know, this is my first time and shit like that. So he posted it and people just telling me, like, oh, you can sing, you can sing. And then there was this tall girl. And she was, oh, sing for me. I was like, what do you want me to sing? She was like, sing anything. She got me to sing in front of a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I was like...
And that was your first time, right?
Yeah, that was my first time singing in front of people. I was like,
a crowd, you know?
I was like, man, okay. So the only song that I kind of knew was, what's that song? Nobody wanna see us together.
Oh, that Akon, yeah.
Yeah, so I started singing it. They were like, oh my God! And I was like, okay, chill. And I think, what's his name? Mr. Jokes?
Yeah,
I was there. So I was going to his thing, and Mr. Jokes heard me too. He was like, "Oh, get it!" And you know how he is, and he was dancing and stuff. I was like,
Mr. Jokes was hell of a teacher. First of all, shout out to Mr. Jokes,
like for real, man.
But damn, so that was your first time like singing in front of a crowd.
It wasn't a big crowd now, but it was a little crowd,
but still like publicly. You know what I mean? Because you were still in school, like it was still like
still scared, you know.
Right.
So. After that, I was like, you know what, Jeffrey? I kind of like this. I told him, I kind of like this. I like the attention. Back then. I was young, you know, back then. I was like, I like the attention. I don't care.
Right.
So I started doing it and stuff like that until I actually got more into music, right? I got more into music. I was like, you know, I kind of want to do this, not for the fame, but like to show my talent. Because now I can see that I got talent. You know what I'm saying?
So when was that point that you decided that it wasn't like just something that you enjoyed to do, but it was an actual passion and that you wanted to follow that?
When I met him.
When you met him. Okay, how did that go about with your manager?
So, you tell this story because you're the one that came to me.
Oh, so you came to him?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that go about?
I was looking to fix a laptop. Actually, I broke my laptop.
Right.
And so I went to Geek Squad, and his brother name was Edwin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right. I was getting it fixed up. I told him what I was doing with the business. He was like, yeah, I got my brother, he sings. Like, okay, he sings. Like, how good is he? He played his music. I was like, all right, let's link up. Got his number. As soon as I met him, he was like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
I said, here we go, another Justin Bieber. But after I heard him sing, I was like, okay, I can do something with this. You know,
right.
At that time, I was putting together a music group.
Okay.
And it was called Reckless Ambition Entertainment. And so he was both a singer, he was bilingual, and he could play the guitar.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, we can do something here.
He was intrigued.
Yeah. And so we started making music. We got about like 2 albums at that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So he really grew as far as like writing lyrics, writing songs.
Oh, I did not know how to write, bro.
Oh, he was...
At all. No, for real, at all.
Really? So how did you transition from that, from like, you know, not being able to write, and then...
See,
and
there was
like,
this one
slow
point.
process.
I'm gonna tell this shit too. So, okay, so one time, and wasn't it Hot Topic?
Yeah, Hot Topic.
Yeah. It was, no, it wasn't Hot Topic. It was Make It Through.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Make It Through. So one time, right, it was only me and you, I think, right?
Yeah.
I went to his house and all, and dude, he locked me in the closet, bro. He locked me in the closet, bro. Yeah, okay, so this is me. I was like, dude, help me write, because he's really good at writing. Right. He's a good rapper too.
Okay.
But he doesn't do that no more. So.
Sometimes.
Right. Yeah. So I was he used to write my shit.
Okay.
He used to write my shit before, and now, so I got there, right. I was like, dude, can you help me how to write? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he was like, get in the in the closet, and he locked me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, you gotta stay in there. You're not coming out until you write the lyrics. Yeah. I was like, fuck, man. So I stay in there. I'm like, nothing comes to my mind. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I started writing. I was like, okay, I'm ready. I come out, and he's looking. He's like, he changed some stuff though.
Right.
He changed some stuff because he was like, seriously. like seriously? I was like, hey, you told me to write something, right? I was trying to get out of this closet because it was hot.
Right.
And, ever since there, I started like to, I guess, train my brain how to come up with stuff. And the like couple years ago, like when was it? Like when I was 14. No. Because I was at 13 at that time. It was at 13 because at 14, bro. Excuse me. See, I met these people. They're pretty famous. They ain't big famous, but they know Ken Y.
Yeah.
They know Joel Randy. They be hanging out with them.
Right.
And Wisin and that.
Okay.
They used to be a group too. Baby C. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah.
So I contact them, right? When I contact them, I actually contact one of them because I was sort of friends with him, because when I was young, bro, I was like 11 years old. This is way before I even met him or even do like singing music wise.
Right.
So I used to go to church.
Okay.
And I learned how to play the drums.
Okay.
Yeah, so at church I used to play the drums. And he comes here and there to the church, and he wasn't really going to church like that.
Yeah.
But it happened to him be this one day there. And he saw me playing the drums, and when I got down, I was the youngest one there.
Okay.
I was the young dude that plays the drums. That's how he knew me.
Right.
So I got down off stage and stuff like that. He was like, hey, what's up, kid? I was like, yo, what's up? And he's like, you play good the drums. Is that what you love to do? I was like, well, I always love to learn,
I play instruments, yeah.
And I told him, I was like, and the drums is actually my favorite instrument. Yeah, sure, I like the guitar because, it sounds beautiful. The
soda,
the soda. I get you, bro. So I told him, he was like, oh, well, you keep going. He told me, keep going. I know I see a future in you. I was like, okay. So, then, other than that, years passed by, and that's whenever we met him and blah, blah, blah. Then, when I was 14, that's whenever I was like, you know what, I had him on, no, I sent him a friend request on Facebook. And he accepted it. I was like, oh shit. He accepted it. I never thought that he was going to. I was like, alright.
He remembered that 11
Yeah, he remembered. Yeah. So I was like, okay. So after that, like I think like a couple weeks passed by. And I happened to, I think he texted me. Did he text me? I can't remember. I don't remember if I texted him first. No, he texted me, yeah, because I remember responding to him. Because he texted me. He was like, what's up, kid? I was like, oh, nothing much, trying to pursue my dreams. He was like, what is your dream? And I told him, I was like, I'm a singer. He's like, nah. I was like, yeah, I'm a singer, bro. I'm a singer. He was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, no. He was like, okay, so you telling me that if I pick you up, it was a Thursday. I remember this shit, dude. I remember everything that happened because, bro, I lived it. That's the thing. I really did live it. And it breaks my heart sometimes, bro, because I wish I was up there again, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I cried when that shit happened to me. When everything went down, I cried because I was like, man, this is my dreams, bro.
Right.
This is my dreams. This is what I wanted to do. This is my I guess my passion, you know?
Right.
So he was all right. So you telling me that if I pick you up Thursday, it was a Thursday, at 7 p.m. and you sing for me, I'm introduce you to my
colleagues.
His producer.
Oh, okay.
And his producer is actually, he works with Arcangel.
Okay, yeah.
And all of them. They're famous.
They're big, yeah.
They're big. And I was like, all right. I was like, and I play guitar too, I told him, right?
Yeah.
He was like, okay, then bring your guitar too. I was like, alright, I'll bring my guitar, man. So I was waiting. I thought he was just gonna flam, you know, because there's some famous people like that. They say this and that, and they're just like, I was like, alright. So he called me. He was like, hey kid, because that's how he used to call me, kid. And before I was Kelvxo, he named me TK.
Okay, yeah.
The kid. Yeah, TK, yeah. I actually made like 2 songs with them, and I performed with them too, like 2 times. And I went to like a lot of their concerts and shit. I was backstage, but I mean, hey, I still was with them. You know what I'm saying? I still was with them. I remember him telling me in the backstage, he's like, "Oh, you can bring anybody you want."
Damn.
I was like, no way. So I brought, I don't know if you know Jasmine. Julissa.
Jasmine Flowers?
No. I know she was on your grade, I think. But Jasmine is her cousin. The girl that was on your grade. She dated Nito.
She did.
Julissa, something like that. I don't know, something like that. Anyways,
right, you just buy some female over
there. I brought, and they brought their cousins and stuff like that. And the dude come up to me and he's like, dude, I told you to bring somebody, but damn, you brought the whole crowd in here. I was like, hey, I didn't know how to say no. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you told me I can bring anybody.
Yeah, so he was like, fuck it, I'll come back here.
Yeah, and we were backstage drinking. I was young.
Okay.
But I was drinking because he used to give me drinks and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got drunk, like dumb drunk that night. I was like, and he's like, dude, you good? Yeah, I'm good. He's like, you want to go to a club? Dude, I used to have VIP just because I was with them.
Damn.
At 14 years old, bro, going into clubs.
Yeah, but still though, you know, I was getting in that.
But the thing is, the cool thing is, I was with the DJ all the time. Okay, I was up there in the stage. I was like, okay, woo! Yeah. So this time, I was living the crazy life, I guess.
Right, the fast life.
Yeah,
El jangueo.
El jangueo. So yeah, he. Other than that, let me finish my story. So he picked me up that day, and we were driving and stuff. I was in the back seat because I had my guitar, you know, and I was in the back seat. And he tells me, he was like, "All right, kid, play something. I was like, okay. No. I got in the car in the front seat at first. And he told me to play something. So I played something for him. And I think I played Bruno Mars, what's that thing called? Just the way you are. Yeah. So I played that one. He was like, "Ooh!" He's like going like that.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, boy!" No, we're gonna take you to my producer. So he took me to the producer and stuff. And this time I was in the back seat. And this time he made me sing to him. So I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sing. Fuck it." So I started going and stuff like that. And he was like, "Dude, where you found this kid?" And he's like, I met him at church, and then I decided to text him because he sent me a friend request. I was like, yeah, we're gonna put him on. I was like,
swear, y'all talking about me? Y'all talking about me in the
I was
back?
like, no, don't tell me this shit. So after that, it was cool because they took me to Hooters and stuff, and they bought meal for me, and it was like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock, something like that. And he was messing with me too, cause you know the Hooter girls and stuff. Yeah. So he was like, "Hey," the baby C was telling the girl, "This guy right here has a crush on you." I'm looking. I'm like, you know, I'm new to this shit. I'm new to this lifestyle. Yeah. So I'm just like, no, what? And I was so shy. I was like,
nah.
He's like, come on, say something to her. I'm like, hey. I was like, alright. I don't know what you want me to say, man. You put him in the spot like that. Yeah. He's like, hey, you gotta know whenever, you know, because in artists, they're gonna put you in the spot.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in the spot.
Yeah, I was like, all right. So I started getting used to it and stuff like that. And I went to, like I said, this time what I was talking about earlier. I went to their concerts and stuff, and I went to clubs and sing with them and stuff like that. He played the piano. I remember this one time he picked me up and he was like, yo, you ready? You got some glasses, some sunglasses? I was like, no, I don't. He was like, you want some? I was like, do I need some? Because I mean, it'll keep you from, you can close your eyes and stuff and not see the people. Right. And just like feel more comfortable. I was like, yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, that sounds better. So he went and we went to a store and he bought me some. I was like, okay. He said, pick any color you want and this and this. So I got some red ones because I had like, I think red shoes. I think some red Vans.
And just went with the fit type shit.
Yeah. I was like, okay. So we got there and I killed that shit. Everybody's like, ah, and this and I was like, word. I look at him and he's like, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. And after that, this is the actually fall from them.
Alright, yeah. So when was that downfall and why did you feel like your career went downhill after what happened? Like, so explain to me a little bit about that.
I think it was when I was 16 or 17. That's whenever it got hacked and deleted. Okay. So after that happened, you know, after me crying and stuff like that, what went through my mind is, this ain't for me.
Right, so you was just ready to give up.
Yeah, I did give up.
Okay.
Yeah, I did give up until a couple, like last year, 2 years ago. Yeah. I hit him up again.
Oh, really? Yeah. So you were part of that group that was with Baby C and everybody. Okay, so you were independent?
Yeah.
Okay, but you already had works with him. Mm-hmm. And then you were like, okay, yeah, go ahead and do that because, you know what I mean, like those are people that could put you on straight up. You know what I
don't think you ever knew about
it. No, I didn't really know about them.
Okay, so how did that go about? Because if you're supposed to be his manager, like...
that's what I'm saying. I fell through.
Okay.
With them.
Okay, so you fell through with them. Yeah, okay. And so you thought pursuing that was gonna put you straight up to the top, and you were, you know.
But I always text them though. I always.
Okay, yeah, you make sure you're good. So it was all love during that time.
Yeah. But I just wanted to go up more. You know what I'm saying?
Where did you have that downfall with the other crowd that you were at? When did it all start going downhill? Was it right there when you got hacked, or was it? Well, when something happened after the shows, or like what happened with that other group that, you know what I mean, just led you to the downfall of your, you know, career when you were first building it up?
See, that's what I was saying. Whenever, because I had a fan base, right? Mm-hmm. And that was the 23.3K.
Right.
And my likes and shit, bro, it was a lot, like 10K. You know, comments it was like 500.
Right. Or
less, and stuff like that. But see, whenever that happened, I At this time, I wasn't even speaking to him, or whenever this got hacked and deleted, I didn't even, because I stopped messing with them. I was basically like on my own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after that shit happened, bro, I just went down. Like, I guess I got depressed. You know, I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to do music no more.
Right. You were like, man, I worked so hard to get where I was at just for this bullshit.
So I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I don't want it no more.
Right.
I was like, this ain't for me. But see, my brother told me once. My brother told me, he was like, you better be smart with it. I wasn't smart with it. Because since I was coming up, that shit can happen, right? I should have made a second account.
Right.
And tell people to
like
follow
the backup
my second
account. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Instead of like starting from scratch.
And also tell them follow subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Right. You know what I mean?
I used to not do that. I was young, bro. Okay. I was young. I wasn't thinking. The fame got in my head.
Right. Then you were already like, okay, like I'm set on making it, you know, because I'm with these boys and this and that.
Yeah, it got through my head. And my brother told me too, don't let fame get to your head. Because my brother was a part of it too, because he knew them too.
Yeah. And you sound a little bit more humble though, or young, or older. You know what I mean? Because does he have that?
Oh, he's older.
Okay.
My brother, he's 33 now.
Okay, yeah. So he was trying to guide you.
Yeah, he was trying to guide me.
You were like, nah, I'm with the bullshit.
I'm with the bullshit.
I feel you, man. We all
he told me. He was like, I told you so.
Okay.
When all that shit went down, I was like, man, yeah, you did tell me. I was like, you know, I wasn't thinking. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm your big bro. Listen to me. I'm like, eh. It's too late now.
Yeah, it happened now. You can't
it's too late
whatever.
Now. And he told me, this is what he told me. He was like, fame doesn't last forever. And it's true. Fame doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Fame. If you don't do it, because see, a lot of people, bro. Excuse me. A lot of people are just so focused. Like I was so focused on making it and this and that, but they're not focused about doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like doing, like example of what I said, a second account. And say, follow this account.
Right.
And then this one. At least have two. Because if one goes down, the other one's still up.
Just to have something to protect you as an artist in general. You see what I'm saying?
As long as you coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like anything, right, when you're coming up and like you see like a little bit of gain on your follows and more views and this and that, you also have to find ways as an artist to protect yourself from those things happening, because those things do happen, and it's sad to say, but some people probably lost their careers off that. Also,
my cousin, shout out to Anthony Cruz.
Okay.
He also his Instagram got hacked too, and he had more than me actually. He had 100 and something K. Yeah, and it just got deleted, hacked and deleted, bro. But I think he knows who did it. I think it was one of his ex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they did it because
tragic.
Yeah. But he's up there still. He has, I think, his 70-something K.
Okay, yeah.
He's still good, but because he had a second account. He was smart.
Right.
But I wasn't smart. I was dumb. So that's why, man, life happens. You know what I'm saying? Life, this shit is gonna get in your way. This shit, and I learned too because of how I'm living now. You know what I'm saying? I learned like how you say about the house.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like this shit,
It's just things that, you got to put into perspective to really say, like, do I really want this? Because if I get this, the cost of it is going to be this. Or, like, not even just the amount of dollars, like, you know what I mean? Just everything that you put into it besides the amount of dollars. Like, is this really going to, what I want? Because the outcome is going to be this, and I don't really like that outcome. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just some things that you have to put in perspective pretty well to yourself, you know what I mean, that way you can have everything under control. You don't want anything that you can't handle. You see what I'm saying? But tell me what drove you to basically start your music career again, because you said like you were at a stage where you were just depressed about it and you didn't really want to know nothing about music. So what drove you later on to say, no, let's do this, because this is still my dream?
See, I got like two things. One, my son.
Okay.
My son, family. See, I'm now that I got my own wife and my own, kid, I actually think about my family instead of me.
Well, that's just the way it should be. You know what I mean? Now you're a father, and you know what I mean?
And I'm a family guy.
Was that in the time that you quit music? that you know had your son and married, or was that before or after?
Like what do you mean? Like that I wanted to start, or
no, just about like when that time did you have your family? Was it in that 2 years that you quit music?
See, I quit music. So I quit music, right? I quit music, and about, like I said, it was like, I think it was 17. Because my girl told me that she remembered me having 23.3K. Because at that time, bro, at that time I texted my girl, right? But she saw that I was this big guy and stuff like that, and she thought that,
you're just gonna be a
a
player, you know what I mean?
So she was also dating this other guy.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I commented on her picture, she said, or something like that. I can't remember much, but I can ask her and then let you know behind the camera or something. But she told me that he got jealous and started flipping out on her because I don't know if I direct messaged her or commented on her picture. I think I commented on her picture saying that she was beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know she had a boyfriend, because she didn't post nothing about him. Mm. So I was like, okay, she might be single. It doesn't even say on the bio that she's taken. You know what I'm saying?
He did his research.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I like this girl. Yeah. So I said that to her, and I guess from there they started arguing, blah blah blah, and my shit went down, right? Mm-hmm. Like I said, it got hacked, so I made a new account. And this account, I still follow her. I remember her thing.
Okay.
So I follow her. She follows me back and stuff like that. So at this time, she didn't have her boyfriend.
Okay, she was single.
She was single. So at this time, I was working at the Greenery. You know the Greenery? Yeah. I was working at the Greenery. I was 17, about to be 18. And I was working at the Greenery, and one time, I think it was early in the morning. I was my brother was sleeping because we usually wake up in the morning like 5.
Yeah, I'm about to
get
say,
there about 6.
Yeah.
And then sleep for about like 30 minutes or something in the car. So I couldn't sleep at this time, right? I was just scrolling down through her stuff. I was like, man, I really want to talk to this girl. I was like, I want to talk to this girl and stuff. So I was like, you know what? It doesn't hurt if I send her a direct message.
Yeah, a little DM.
I did that, boom. And then not even 15 minutes, she texted me back. I was like, oh, she texted me back, bro.
Alright.
I was like, oh shit, she texted me back. I was like, okay. So I started talking to her and stuff and talking about like life and how is she and this and that, and blah blah blah. And I explained to her my past, my childhood and stuff like that, and my rough past and stuff. And so she felt bad and stuff because I went through so much shit, bro. I went through so much when I was young. And so I explained and this and that, and then I went to the point that I asked her, I was like, you single, you taken? She was like, oh, I'm single, I just got out of a relationship and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, okay. So when girls says that shit, they don't want to be with you.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is another girl that's just gonna carry me on. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. So I started talking still and stuff like that, and she told me when we gonna meet. I was like, when we gonna meet? Okay, so I told her, okay, tomorrow.
Damn, that was bad tomorrow. I was like, sheesh, hey, I'm trying to see you, girl.
I said tomorrow. And I had to hit up, because I didn't have a car or nothing, So I hit up Devontae.
Yeah, the boy, right?
Yeah, so I hit him out. I was like, yo, bro, can you do me a favor, man? He said, yeah, what happened? I was like, can you be my Uber? I was like, can you be my Uber, man? He's like, well, why? What happened? I was like, I'm trying to meet this girl, man, and, if you want to come, we can smoke her out.
Yeah.
And do something. He was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was like, word, alright. It was late at night. We got there, boom. And at this time, see, her parents, bro, I'm not in good terms with her parents. Her parents are racist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a long...
A complicated situation.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into that right now.
Yeah.
Censored.
Yeah. But, so I met her parents and stuff like that, and I took her. Like, we went in the car and we left. Mm-hmm. And we started smoking. And keep in mind, she said that she smoked, right? I was like, oh, you don't smoke, it's just how I smoke.
Right.
She's like, oh, I can keep up. I was like, yeah, okay. So I started smoking and stuff and smoking her out. She was high as balls, bro. She was like, I was like, you good?
You good right there?
Yeah, she's like, I'm high. I'm really high. I'm like, I told you don't smoke like I smoke.
Right.
And after that, that's how we met and stuff, and then we kept going. And I think this was July the 3rd. And then July the 4th, we went out. We went out to
first date type shit.
Yeah, to 4th of July.
Okay, yeah.
And then from there, we kept going, and boom. We've been 3 years.
Yeah, so on the side, man, I heard you also, like, cut hair, dude. So, like, what's going on with that, man? You gotta line my man up. Hey,
you like the fresh cut?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, get it. Hey. So, how did that come about, man?
Oh, man, see, I've been cutting the hair since when I got out of high school.
Okay.
Basically.
18,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Around that age.
I mean, basically, it's long story short. I got out of high school early.
Okay, okay.
But since I got out, I told my brother, I was like, hey, I want to learn how to cut hair, because he cuts hair too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he used to actually cut my hair.
Okay, so it runs in the family type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Because every single time I ask my brother, he's like, not today, tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I kept on asking. I was like, you know what? I think it was my birthday. My dad, this is the first time that my dad sent me money, right?
Okay.
He sent me $100. I was like, what can I do with $100? I was like, I can buy this, I can buy that. But I was like, you know what? I told my brother, I was like, hey, can you order me some clippers and stuff, because you've cut my hair, so I might as well learn. Right. And he's like, yeah, okay. So he actually liked it, because, he doesn't want to cut my hair all the time. So he went and got all the clippers and shit like that. And then after that, I got it and I started, but I fuck up my hair now. I fucked it up.
That just happened, you're self-taught, self-learning, so, you know what I mean?
I fucked up my hair the first time, so I had to go to his house and say, yo, fix my hair, man. Yeah. So he started laughing and shit, and I was like, hey, you start somewhere, man. You start somewhere. So then I kept going like that until now. I got really good at it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's like drawing.
Okay. So it's just like, is this just a hobby that you do on the side?
Yeah, a hobby. I cut people at Oscar.
Short Oscar?
Ospina?
Yeah.
He be coming to my house all the time.
Oh, word.
He's like, yo,
I need a hand.
Every 2 weeks.
Hey, that's a good little hobby, though. You know what I mean? You're also earning, like, extra income that you could put towards, your family or your music, whatever, you know what I mean? Needs the necessity more, obviously. But no, that's good, man. Any new projects, man, for the people out there viewing, man? We got anything coming in 2021?
I got a couple, but that is a surprise.
Okay.
That one, I want to work on one album that's like is out of my league.
Okay, it's something different.
Something different,
right.
Something different. And another album that is like, I guess about my life.
Okay.
And
right. Almost like storytelling.
Right.
Stuff that you've been through.
Them 2 albums for now.
Okay.
For now.
So when can we expect the first one?
The first one?
I have to give the specific date, just like a little, like, you know what I mean, like early next year, late next year, like.
To me, probably later next year.
Okay, like midway through.
Middle or around like not this time. A little bit, like around like
spring,
September, around there.
Okay,
around
fall,
around fall. Yeah.
All right, next year fall, y'all expect to hear something, man. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. I thank you guys for tuning in to another interview, and thank you for coming and doing this interview with you, man. But before you guys go, man, I need y'all to sign my wall, man.
I got you, bro.
Just in case, y'all ever get big, man. Just know this is. You was here first, man. You was here with me first, man.
Oh, I see, young
Jada Boy.
Yeah, I see him.
I tell you, bro, I got a couple people on there,
shout out, man. Shout out.
Any shout outs you two guys want to give before,
Shit, I already gave my shout out.
Okay.
Hey, my cousin. I'd like to give a shout out to Ashley J. Johnson. I see you doing your thing. Okay. Keep doing it. I know you're going to make it. Keep your head up.
Any wise words for the young people, man, that are out there trying to do
never give up, bro. Or a lady, whoever. whoever's listening to this, whoever is watching this, never give up. If you want something, keep going for it. Because whatever you put your mind to it, you can make it.
Yes.
You can make it.
Also, anybody, man, it doesn't matter who you are. If you are doing your thing here in Charleston, don't be afraid to hit me up, man. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, whatever you guys need. If you don't have any of those, man, on my YouTube channel, leave a comment. I will answer back, man. I'm not going ghost on people. So just remember, man, whoever you are, if you got music, entrepreneur, whatever you're doing for the community here in Charleston, or you're just doing it yourself, let me know, man. We'll definitely get an interview with you. So don't be shy, man. We're here. Thank you, guys.
Niggas, they salty cause I'm blowing up, loving it, having all the fame and cars, getting all the money. I don't fuck with fake, just focus on my family and getting paid. Picking up my shit, getting ready to be on my way. All the haters are starting to fade away. Now look at the success that I'm